Nothing sets up your map better than sweet intro cameras, and we all know that first impressions matter. What's more, intro cams can be used to highlight critical map elements such as weapons, power-ups, key locations, or just some awesome spots. On top of that, they're super simple to set up, and once you do them once or twice, it's all muscle memory from there. In this episode of Understanding Forge, we're going to tackle cameras and intro and outro cinematics. The first thing you'll need is a camera. This can be located in the Extras section underneath Cameras and Cinematics. Get a camera, just a basic one. Go into the Object Properties and change its setting from Static View to Intro. We'll cover static at the end of the video. Set a shot time for your camera. I typically use 3 seconds. This makes it so the camera doesn't go by too fast or doesn't take too long. You can set a movement path for the camera. Here you see me messing with the pathing for the camera. It can be changed to forward, horizontal, vertical, or any combination of the 3. The white circle you see is where the camera will end up at the end of its shot time. Next, you want to set up a focal point. A focal point is what the center of the camera will focus on no matter where it is on its path. This is extremely important if you want your camera to stay dialed in on one certain object or location or just general space. For this example here, I want my camera to slowly look upward as it moves downward. Next, let's set up an animation location for our final shot. We're going to set it to match the final shot number for our intro. In my intro, I only use 4 cameras, and this is the 4th one. Make sure your camera also matches up with the correct shot. I give my animations 4 seconds because I feel like it's more natural to watch the animations for the Spartans that long. Set up a focal point for your animation location. Unlike your camera, this doesn't need to be too far or long, just enough to slowly pan in or out away from the Spartans. Now we're going to assign this to a team. If it remains set to neutral, only free-for-all game types will show it. Now we're going to set up a depth of field. This is to add a blurry effect to your cameras for extra added focus. In my experience, it's better to set up a low focal range with a high blur for the most visible results. Now we'll take these objects and duplicate them and use them for our outro as well. To do so, we'll just set it to outro, change our sequence to 1, and make sure that our camera also matches up. An outro is only 4 seconds long, so we can keep our same time. After some small adjustments to the camera location, we have our outro set up. And all that's said and done. Now let's set up a static cam, which is just the image it'll show if you're not able to spectate any players or if you're first spawning in or anything like that. And that concludes our talk about cameras and cinematics. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below in the comments. Like the video and share it with somebody that might need these questions answered too, and suggest video topics in the comments as well. Subscribe to the channel if you have not, and while you're here, check out my Twitter page. Be sure to follow me there because I post a bunch of news and info and just fun stuff as well. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.